Hello everybody, this is another film that I've made on Wednesday the 1st of July, and as you can see we're at Jubilee Gardens. Now if you didn't know, there are two Jubilee Gardens on the Fylde coast. There's this one and there's another one at Cleveland's, so you need to know which one you're aiming for. So Jubilee Gardens is right at the side of the Gynn roundabout. I always say it wrong. So this is the road that takes you round to North Pier and Blackpool. That's Dixon Road, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that takes you to the back of Blackpool and the big Sainsbury's and Talbot Road and the railway station. This is the roundabout where there's usually a big illuminations feature, and then this is the promenade of the tramway down to Cleveland's and Fleetwood. So you can see all the illuminations up there ready, because obviously the illuminations are extended this year. So today we're going to take a look at Jubilee Gardens and have a walk through the park. Just make sure the damn foreman's not going to run me down, because there are also as well some damn four toilets here. I'll just show you where they are and then you know. So the toilets are there, and I think there used to be toilets down in that underpass. Maybe I'm dreaming that. Anyway, that's the toilet. So let's go for a little walk. So the gardens have been looked after and, well, transformed, I can't say any other, in recent years by a group of volunteers. I'll tell you more about them in a minute, but while we're here I'll just show you this plaque on this post. It's in dedication of the police officers who died when they tried to rescue somebody from the sea in January 1983. Tragic circumstances. And this is the Blue Light Memorial, which is placed here in recognition of all the emergency services, and you can see the information signs here as well about them: the ambulance service, the Coast Guard, fire and rescue, and the police. And that is in tribute of all the emergency services who do so much to look after us all year round, not just while we're clapping for carers on a Thursday night. So back to the volunteers. This park has been here 100 plus years to my knowledge. It's certainly one of the old original ones from the early days of Blackpool. And it had fallen into a bit of a state of disrepair, like a lot of things do. So a group of local residents and hoteliers and people who cared about it decided that they were going to restore it and bring it back to its former glory. So they're the ones who have cleaned out all these beds, weeded and hoed, got sponsorship, planted plants, tended it, looked after it, composted waste, cut down the hedges, and just done so much to make it into a lovely park. It's really nice. There's absolute credit to them. So the group of volunteers is led by a guy called Michael Higgins. So if you fancy joining him, if you're in this, look at this little sparrow here playing with the feather. Can you see it? I'm easily distracted by wildlife, aren't I? If you fancy joining them and helping to work in the gardens, I'm sure they would welcome contact from you. They've got their own Facebook page. It's Friends of Jubilee Gardens Blackpool, so you can have a look at that. So we'll walk through this lovely garden and have a look. So there's little old footpaths. As a kid I used to love gardens libraries. I mean, there were still quite a lot of them when when I was young. I mean, lots of people had their own gardens with little footpaths and wavy in and out walls and one thing and another, and as you're a small little person, it's just so interesting. So you can bring your little kids for a run around and know that they're safe. So these are all memorial benches. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Yes, so do we as well. Look at that for a lovely garden. John and Joan Roberts. Philip Lockwood. Bob and Irene O'Hara, who met in Blackpool in 1944. Rest a while in memory of Harry and Sally Elner, together again. And Emily Robinson. Where's Emily? In other words, Emily kept disappearing. So that's about me. Where's Jane? And then we know where to hide. So these big bushes around the outside are tamarisk. And there's a page on Visit Fylde Coast about gardens, plants that grow at the coast. And I made mention on there of the fact that I've got this in my garden. I planted 3 plants. 2 are dead and 1 is no bigger than when I put it in. So yes, they do grow at the coast, as you can see, because these have turned into really big mature plants. But I'm not quite sure how you get them from a little plant to a big plant. I think that's the challenge. Oh, there's a book hotel there. And there's a sign on that box to tell you what kind of books you're looking for. You see it? There. So that's a wild seed garden. A little book hotel for the creepy crawly critters. Such a shame we've had all that bad weather. I mean, just look how it's burnt the plants. It's done exactly the same in everybody's gardens, and when they've been in a while and they're established, you can kind of clip the burnt bits off and they'll grow again and you can get away with it. But when they're brand new plants and you get really bad, unseasonable weather, that's when you end up losing stuff. So annoying. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. So this is the pond and the waterfall. It looks like it wants a little bit of cleaning out. It's obviously not working at the moment, it's empty. Save for a little bit of rainwater. Of course, the other problem as well is that as fast as they do things, people vandalise it. So they've got all this working again, they put the lights in, and then people come and do damage, which is annoying. But nonetheless, it still looks nice. Looks much better than it did. So that was one of the original ornamental features of the garden, and I think, just walk up here, I think I'm right in saying that there was a stream ran straight through the middle of the gardens that followed oh, here we go, there's some pictures here, look, I've got these on, I've got these on Our Live Blackpool website, and you can see in this one here that there's a stream. This is the waterfall where we're stood now, and then the stream ran through the middle of the gardens. I thought there was. And there's one on there, look, as well, 1981. So as you were stood here, it would have meandered through the middle in a similar way to the path. Just such a big area and such a lot to do for small teams of volunteers, and then you get coronavirus, so you're all stuck. So that's today's video. We're at the cliffs now. said. Won't be Blackpool without an ambulance. They seem to do a lot of zipping up and down, don't they? So this is the Cliffs Hotel, Savoy Hotel. Oh, here we go, helicopter as well. No shortage of interesting things on the seafront. So don't forget to subscribe, tell all your friends to join us, and don't forget to enter the competition, because you've got a really good chance to win 3 prints from Seaside Emporium as we celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers. So you have a nice day, take care, look after yourself and stay safe. See you later.